At the beginning of the month, I started a build competition on my server. This month's build category was waterfalls. The only rule for the competition is that they had to incorporate a waterfall into their build. The server is public and the IP is in the description. I'll be showing the command you can use to visit each and every one of these plots I show. Let's get to it. This is the first plot I want to look at. And just look at this. I think this is just so pretty, with this big castle looming over the edge of this cliff, and the waterfall is really well incorporated into it. It's a well done waterfall too. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I think it's pretty. And then all the trees and the landscape, great job on the landscaping, fantastic job all around. And then if you come up here and look at the castle, it's very well done, and it's not super busy and heavily detailed, but the actual form and shape of the castle, it's doing a lot. You know, there's a lot of different little pieces jutting out and going all over the place and connecting different parts, and it makes it look a lot more detailed than it actually is, which I really like because that's kind of hard to do, in my opinion. And so if we fly over here, and I'll show you my favorite part of this, is just, he didn't do the interior, but he did just enough. Fly around, you can walk in some parts of it. Okay, not that one. Whoops. I really like over here. Just look how pretty this is. I feel like I'm in like a royal palace with the sun shining through and the leaves right there. It's really pretty, and the flowers. I don't know what it is about this one part, but I really like it. Up next, we got Tomato Soup's build, and he is a very talented builder on the server, and I always enjoy his builds, but look at this. This is insane. I watched this slowly come together over the month, and I really couldn't be happier with how this came out. He did a great job on this. I'm absolutely in love with this build. Look how dense it is too. It is like a jungle in there. I'll get to that in a second. There's these fields and the rice paddies. Look at that over there. Oh, it's so good. It's so heavily detailed and dense. I love it. The tree, the organics, everything about it. I'll come and fly in here, and then the waterfall with the streams running all throughout this little village here. It's really well done. Isn't this just super pretty? I wish I could actually be here. Oh, and the bees. What? How did he I'm flabbergasted by that. I don't know how he did the bees. And there's even like these little rose petals or cherry blossom petals on the ground. This just, I know this must have taken forever, and there's villagers all over the place, and you can walk on this nice path that you don't even need to jump on, all the way up to any building you want, including the very top building. Look around, it's beautiful. He didn't do the inside for the most part. There's this nice statue here made by Soupy Panda. He's another builder on the server. He didn't get into the top 5, but he's a good builder. Got this little yin-yang thing. The upstairs isn't done, but even on the inside, it still looks very nice. And I know that this is just very impressive to me, because I have never actually really tried a build in this style before, and it's kind of intimidating me because I don't know if I could do it this well. Fantastic job. Absolutely love this plot. This next build is made by a guy named Sadical on the server, and he usually only makes organics, but this is very interesting to me. I thought this was very outside the box, and I like this one a lot. Look at this. It's got like this hand dropping water into these floating teacups and these cool little bugs flying around. It's falling into this teacup head man, and it's very strange and unorthodox, but it's very also outside the box, and I really like this strange cool thing he did with the theme of waterfalls. Like, No one else did anything like this. It really just stood out to me, and I had to show it some appreciation by putting it in the top 5. The next build was made by the Gabby, and she went for a chocolate waterfall and the chocolate river from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I really enjoy this build. It's really fun, and it's just kind of fun and funny. It's cute. You should put a lot of work into this. It's outside the box. Like I said before, I really appreciate those things. And if you've seen the movie, you're gonna recognize most of this. She even has like the whole boat with the people on it and the Oompa Loompas everywhere. If you walk around, you'll see them just hiding everywhere. Let's see, another one there. She even has the little fat kid stuck in the chocolate. It's really well done. Fantastic job on this. I like this one a lot. And then she even went through the trouble of coming over here. Oh, redstone's disabled. Hold on. She even went through the trouble of doing a whole elaborate redstone operation down underneath and programmed it to play the song. So again, I really like this one. Like, even the windows are really cool. I appreciate that. There's just so much little details in here that I really like. And there's even a little thing up here. I don't remember what this was in the movie. Kind of dark in here, I can't see well, but it's just cool, and it's kind of funny. Good job. And then the final top 5 build is this one right here, made by Guyan. And this one, he just did a really good job on this waterfall. It is really pretty. I really like the glass and the spider webs. It did a really good job at like making the splashy bits on each step of the waterfall. And again, there's just a lot of detail packed in here. It's very dense. The river's very pretty. Look at that. The floating islands. Oh, it's just really good. This one made me happy. It just struck a nerve, and it made me happy. Fly down here. He's got these little cute little houses. Oh, and the interiors are done on them. I'm gonna check that out. How do I get in? Is there an entrance? No? Okay, well maybe I'm not supposed to be in there. Alright, maybe it's not actually done. Doesn't matter. That's not... They don't have to be done. But these little mushrooms are really well done. These rocks. It's very fantastical looking. I wish I could actually be here. Again, I wish I could be in Minecraft. Actually be there. He's got these little fish coming out of the water. Even underneath the water, it's packed with more detail. He made the effort to put in all this detail on the bottom of the water, and the rocks, and more fish. And this little boat here, I think it's a boat. Just not a very, wouldn't be very seaworthy. I just really like how it sucks you in. It's just really good. I'm very happy with this plot. Good job. And now I'm just going to talk about a few honorable mentions of, ones that didn't get into the top 5, but were pretty close, and I had a hard time picking between these and the top 5. So here's one made by JD on the server, and this one's pretty cool. I enjoyed this one. It's like this old ruined quartz palace thing, and it's neat for sure. And I almost picked this one. I almost did. It was a really hard decision picking which ones were going to make the top 5. But I quite like this one. I like forgotten abandoned things. I always think it's cool. And these little floating candle, I don't even know what this is, but it's cool looking. Here's a little plot that was submitted that I really liked. I think this color palette is really cool with the different sandstones and the end stone. it's a really cool design and look that I wish it was a little bit bigger. Like, I would have probably picked this one for the top 5 if it was just bigger and, you know, it could, like, stand up with the rest of the ones. But since it was just kind of small, it couldn't live up to the top 5, which is unfortunate. But I really like this one. Good job on this. These are 2 more that I actually really liked, and they're right next to each other, too. So I'll take a look at that one in a sec. But this is just I really liked this waterfall. It's very well done. The landscape's very well done. It's very detailed. It's such a good job on the smoke. It looks so good. Just really good. These houses are really cute. Very well done. It's just picking was so hard. I feel like, I don't know. Never mind. I did my best to pick the best ones. I really did. If you disagree with me on any of these, let me know. Even got these little tunnels and everything. It's just, these are all so good. Little rock mining quarry. And so this one, top-notch job. Hope you try again in the next contest. And then over here, we got like more of a Nordic build, which it's been a while since I've seen someone like go for a Nordic type thing. It's kind of like a style that seems to have fallen by the wayside. It's more of like a 2015 thing. I don't know. But he did a good job on these. Good job, Cage. This was made by Cage Horror. Again, just another cool plot that I wish I could have picked, but so sad. Here's another cool plot made by Diane. It's a really interesting thing he's got going on here. It's got like these floating towers and this like octopus thing reaching out of the water and trying to grab him, I think. I'm not too sure what the octopus is doing here, but it's cool nonetheless. And he did a good job on it. Like that's a good tentacle thing. Yeah, they're called tentacles. Just we'll build. Good job. And then the last one I want to show is made by Little Rock, and this one is really cool. It's like a magical tree thing, and the landscape is really funky and weird. And the trees are cool, and they're all like made out of these like crystal-y things, and there's like crystals all over it too. And the water is so animated. It's like flowing, it's like bursting out and hitting the rocks and like exploding and going down to the next part. It's very cool. I like this one a lot. These contests are going to become a monthly thing with a new theme each time, and so I hope you stick around to see those. If you want to participate in the next one, all you have to do is join the Discord and the Minecraft server. Info for both is in the description. And thanks everyone who participated in this contest. Seeing all these builds made me super happy, and I can't wait to see the next ones.